Hey, welcome back to Grandpa KC. Everybody loves to barbecue. I know I love to barbecue, and I love the smell of barbecued food. It's the best thing. In summertime, we're all out there grilling. But you know what? There's a hidden danger in doing this. And many people have been sent to the emergency room because of this. It comes down to cleaning your grill. And I want to talk to you about a safe alternative to doing this because I recently had a friend of mine who something happened to, and I'm going to talk about it on today's show. Imagine this. Your family, your kids, everybody's out there, and you're cooking, you're grilling, everybody's eating, and then a little while later, something doesn't feel quite right. Or a couple days later, your stomach is hurting you and you don't know what exactly it is. And that's what I'm talking about today. I'm going to be talking about safe alternatives to cleaning your barbecue because a lot of people use wire brushes. And that has sent thousands of people to the ER, or later on, months later, they're in tremendous pain and can't figure out what's been happening to them. Let me show you a doctor reporting a case where she had in the ER, and then let's talk about the safer alternative.
A 4-year-old boy who was at a barbecue eating when he suddenly grabbed his ear and started crying, complaining of ear pain. So they brought him to the emergency department. He had about a 2-centimeter metal wire that was lodged in the paratonsillar tissues on the right, and he'd started to develop an abscess around it. The grill brush, the metal wires on the grill brush had become lodged in the hamburger, and when he ate the hamburger, it got lodged in the soft tissues. He was complaining of ear pain. He had a totally normal ear exam. So we let him follow up with an ear, nose, and throat doctor after his first visit to the ER. So we got a contrasted CT of his neck, and we ended up seeing a small foreign body in the neck that was a grill brush wire, and it had created a little abscess around itself because it was a small foreign body in the neck. So we consulted the ear, nose, and throat surgeon who was able to remove it successfully, and the kid recovered beautifully. But in the end, we found out that that grill brush had been in the hamburger that he'd been eating at the time, and the pain that he had been having in the ear was actually coming referred pain from the neck area. It was a good case and a good lesson to try to throw away your grill brushes with metal wires and choose a safer alternative. There are wooden grill brushes. There are ones that are like sponges or scrubbers. There's even sprays that you can use and then just wipe off the grill. So there are lots of other opportunities to clean your grill rather than using these that can be dangerous. I think if anyone is eating something that just came off the grill and all of a sudden they have pain, or maybe in the next couple days they develop some symptoms that they're vomiting, they have really bad abdominal pain, it is something to think about to get an x-ray or some other imaging modality that can check to see if there was a piece of a wire that was lodged in the food that they ate. So we were very lucky that we caught this when we did, and that the kiddo had the treatment that he needed and made a recovery.
Hey everyone, you know these? How dangerous are they? With those bristles, they break off, they get stuck in your gut, in your stomach, and people have died from using these. I'm going to show you a solution today from Scrub Daddy that's going to blow your mind. So this is going to fix that problem where you can possibly ingest one of those broken pieces of metal. And the way this works is this is from Scrub Daddy. It's called Barbecue Daddy. And you get yourself a bucket of water, you wet the pad, and as soon as everything is warmed up, you begin going across, back and forth. As you can see, the steam does the job of cleaning. See the difference? No longer you have to worry about your family ingesting possibly a piece of metal. Instead, this new product, I recommend totally for you guys this summer if you're going to be doing barbecue, because you can see this cleans it. And then before you put your barbecue away, do the same thing again with that Scrub Daddy. Now, as she said, there are several other ways to clean it, and because of the amount of people that have come into the ER that they can record, they said 1,600 people a year, but I'm going to tell you, I worked in an emergency room for several years, and it wasn't just a person coming in just where the piece of metal had broken into their throats. We actually had people who have come in with abdominal pain, and later on when they did a CAT scan or did an x-ray, they found a piece of metal in their colon. So you need to protect yourself.
And there are several, like I said, using cleaning solutions or wooden brushes or all kinds of things. But one thing I found that I personally use using myself is Barbecue Daddy, and it comes from Scrub Daddy. And I'm gonna, it's a product that I now use, and it protects my family. And I'll tell you why. Because I saw too many people come in and get injured. And a friend of mine, this happened to them at a barbecue. The person was using a metal grill, okay? And all of a sudden they were choking, and we had to rush them to the emergency room. So what does this all mean to you? Let's just do safe barbecuing. I mean, no one wants to see our families get hurt, but nobody wants to see an accident like this happen. And cleaning the grill, let's be honest, it's a pain in the butt, and I can't tell you any other way. Now, I'm going to leave you the links of the articles and where this information came from. I'm also going to leave you my Amazon links to where you can find Barbecue Daddy and that. Now, the only thing I would recommend is that I'm also going to leave you a link for what's called a barbecue glove. And the reason is the large one has the big handle, so you're kind of pretty much away as the steam comes up. But the little one, they recommend that you get a grill cover on your hand, because when that water is coming up, that steam that's cleaning that grill, and you want to be sure that you don't get a steam burn also. So I'm going to leave you the links. Please use the links. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you like the information you're getting, please do that. It doesn't hurt you anything. If you like to, you can support the channel by either buying us a cup of coffee or sending a few dollars in the thank you button or becoming a channel member. And please comment. Grandpa loves to hear your comments. What was your experience with the product? Share it with everybody. Again, please use the links and check out my other videos. I've got more product reviews coming, more things that'll just save you some time and money. Have a great day and a great barbecuing.